No cursing.
No cursing.
Just wasn't.
And we're live. This is the wood where you get what, Trubisky?
Wooded so good.
That is a fact. It is Tuesday, November 16th, and we're joined this evening by the lovely, wonderful, beautiful Jeff Holiday.
Oh, I just realized I was going through all this complications and shit, trying to like get my background to look good. But like you get the green screen up, and like it looks fucking great.
Yeah.
This looks amazing. I'm Woody with you, PIMPMUNK.
Yeah, Trubisky's a professional.
Man.
Wow.
We also got Dirt here, who looks very, very sober compared to the last time he was here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And would you like to know why, PIMPMUNK? Would you like to know why I didn't come back at the end of the episode last, PIMPMUNK?
Because you were so drunk, you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
When I was so I was so drunk that when I came back in the room, I fell over and knocked over a bunch of shit on my desk and unplugged my computer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds fantastic.
That's
So
pretty
needless
good.
to say, I have not touched alcohol since. Gonna take a nice little dry break, you know.
Yeah.
What?
No, he needs it.
Twitter.
Oh, dude, it's been a long stretch, my friend. And yeah, I mean that doesn't mean you won't catch me drinking here in a couple weeks, but I could use a couple weeks.
Okay, you know what? I look as somebody who also likes to think that he's a responsible alcoholic. I applaud you, and so I'm gonna do something then in your honor. I'll be right back. Keep doing the intro.
That's it. That was it.
And this is the
All right.
wood. Still.
This is the part where he
Where
comes
you
back
get
and drinks in
blood
front
and
of me.
dirt. We sit here for like 10 minutes doing the intro. That's the.
Yeah, I'm trying to share this very quick, so y'all keep talking.
I'll share you.
Oh damn!
Here.
We'll share
I'm
you.
not getting passed around.
Yeah.
Y'all be getting passed around. It's awesome.
Oh dang,
It's my favorite thing.
that's hot.
But I do got something we're going to talk about here in a minute. Okay. Now, every night at this time, somebody starts texting me when they know I do a show at this time every night. I don't know who this one is, though. The unprofessional scientist man, Landon, no.
Oh,
I thought he was
Okay.
a professional scientist.
Okay.
He's unprofessional.
I believe in equality. I believe that like the universe kind of works in like a balance, right? I believe that like as we kind of flow through life, as some things kind of falter, that will create a vacuum that other things have to fill. So in lieu of Dirt not being able to drink, which is cool, and I support. I want to say I support it 100%. I'm gonna take a vodka shot here. You know,
All this hippie talk.
I've got you, buddy. I've got you. And when you fall, I will catch you with my mouth in a shot glass.
Well, that's
That's
dirty.
love, baby.
I'll
That's
drink
love.
some caffeinated seltzer to that.
So if you
good.
got, this is what I want to talk about right off the beginning of the show, is I want to talk about, did you hear about this? Kyle Rittenhouse got to draw his own juror out of a raffle box?
I still don't know exactly what it was. Like what so okay, the jurors were already picked, but what was he drawing for?
Yes, for alternates and but
Okay.
I've never heard of that ever.
Okay. Kyle Rittenhouse draws slips to help determine his own jury. That's weird. Kyle Rittenhouse played a direct role Tuesday in deciding, albeit randomly, who will be the final 12 jurors who will decide his innocence or guilt in the murder trial. That is fucking weird.
It's so weird.
So I guess it was the numbers of each of the 18 jurors on it who sat through the 2-week trial. So basically there were 18 people, and it was kind of like a random selection thing where that to determine like the 12 people that would determine innocence or guilt, right? I guess that's what we're understanding now.
Yeah, as far as I know.
So what are the like all day today? I don't know if you guys noticed, but like all day today on YouTube, there have been so many fucking people just like streaming like it's Kyle Rittenhouse. Today we're gonna find out, and like it's just hours and hours and hours of empty footage because nothing fucking happened.
No.
But at the very end, right before he dismissed everybody for the day, the judge was like, "I've always done it that way for the past 20 years," and everybody's like, "That's fucking weird, dude."
That judge is such a sack of shit too, dude.
Dude, do you want to know what I'm like mind blown that I've heard nobody talk about it. I was watching the trial, getting ready for work one morning, and the judge is sitting there deliberating. His phone goes like a Space Invaders 8-bit pew pew pew. He looks at it, sets it back down, and goes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't know how the fuck this judge doesn't understand how to like turn his phone onto like just vibrate.
And this whole fucking trial seemed like a farce to me, to be honest with you. It seems like to me it seemed like the prosecutor's throwing this shit.
They're doing what?
On the fucking trying to throw this shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
yeah, I mean, sort of. Like honestly, like I'm kind of embarrassed by both sides of it, both the prosecution and the defense. Like the prosecution was really, really fucking weak for most of the trial until the end. Then they seemed to bring out their guns. Whereas the defense like was just kind of unilaterally like just kind of shit. I don't know, man. I watched a lot of trials, and this one just really wasn't impressive all around. I don't know.
No, it was. I just don't. It's like the dude's guilty.
Guilty of what though?
Of killing people.
Well, morally speaking, yeah, like he's guilty of killing for sure, dude. He's guilty of killing. I agree.
Okay, the whole self-defense thing. Okay. Yes, they were chasing.
Sure.
Yes. But he put himself in that position.
Right. And that's where things get a little weird, right? So like after the first this is how I've broken it down, right? Is after the first person that he shot. Everything after that, people think he's an active shooter. He thinks he's defending himself. So everything that happens in that regard, like, I mean, you can argue it, but like he thinks it's self-defense, they think it's self-defense. So it's kind of a wash. What you really got to focus on is that first shoot, right? This is what happens. Some random fucking dude in the crowd shoots his gun in the air. Kyle Rittenhouse is all alone. He should have never fucking been there to begin with. We all agree on that.
Yeah.
He turns around, here's this fucking dude charging at him, and he puts his hand out. Now, whether he was trying to push the gun away or whether he was trying to grab it, nobody will ever know. We don't know.
You don't know his intentions.
You don't know what the intention is. So, like, let's try and steelman the argument is like, if that dude was trying to grab his gun, does that actually give Kyle recourse to shoot? I don't know. I want to say no, because I think human life is valuable enough that, like, if somebody's trying to beat your ass, you can't just fucking shoot them. That's what I want to say.
It's also more valuable than property.
Human life is way more valuable than property. I agree 100%. But at the same time, you know, some people could argue that he was trying to grab the gun and then he could have killed him. But then you can also say, well, the gun was strapped to him, so how much could he grab it? And that's where this whole thing gets fucking nuts, dude. And that's why I would rather cut off my arm than have to be one of them fucking jurors right now. Like,
I personally believe Kyle Rittenhouse went there to shoot somebody.
I kind of do too.
Yeah, I do. I think he went there because he's this fucking entitled little shit, by the way. His mom's fucking asshole too, by the way. His mom's a fucking cunt.
Dude, that's the thing that drives me fucking nuts. Is not even really Kyle, because Kyle's just a stupid fucking LARPing kid who has to pay the price for the dumb shit that he did. But like, fuck, man, why are we talking about his fucking mom? His mom drives her goddamn child, a minor, to a fucking riot, and they know it's gonna be a fucking riot with a fucking AR-15. What the fuck did she think was gonna happen?
In a different state where he had no fucking property to protect.
It wasn't his property. He worked in that city, but it wasn't his fucking property he was protecting. Yeah, I agree. I think at the very least, like, whatever happens to Kyle Rittenhouse, somebody needs to march his mama up on fucking on television and just fucking slap her in the face. Like, god damn it.
Yeah.
And
I can't imagine. Like, and I only imagine that's what you're thinking, Jeff. Like, I couldn't. My babies with a fucking gun to more guns. Oh hell no, my babies. No. No.
They're right wing nuts is what they are.
Well, you know, you're 17. It's about time to be a child soldier.
Yeah, no.
Exactly. It's crazy, dude. It's good. And this whole crying thing he did on fucking stand. Look, dude, it was what, a week later, a few days later, he was hanging out in a bar with the Proud Boys.
You know, I agree with you, and I think that's pretty damning. I don't want to ascribe guilt by association, but like it does speak to like kind of the culture in which like he was immersed in.
His mentality.
Yeah, that's like the mentality that I'm really worried about. That's what I'm really. It's whether he gets off or not. Like, I'm not gonna get mad if he beats the murder charges. I'm not gonna get mad about it.
I think he's gonna beat it.
I think it's a good chance he's gonna beat it. Yeah. I am worried about people then wanting to go do a Rittenhouse. That's what I'm worried about.
I've been saying the same thing.
Yeah, dude.
Because like basically like it's a lot of people are going to read that as, oh, so the government condones if there's a riot in about say 20, 30 distance from me, I can go out and shoot me a person. And
they've already pretty much done that in multiple cases that have been public, which is why this is still happening.
Right.
It needs to stop at some point, but it doesn't look like this is going to be finally it. I keep thinking maybe this is finally it. Maybe this is when we start to set an example about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable when you're looking for trouble, or start to try and pass a law, put a law in the books. If they can determine, like, because if they can say in court they're going through a process to determine whether or not you premeditated a murder.
Right.
Then they have some way of filtering or some way of assessing what they feel is your thought process. So if they can put the same kind of law in the books for, is it not a premeditation for a specific person, but maybe make it so that there is a law for if you go out with the intention of, I would like to try and find an excuse to kill someone tonight and intentionally put yourself in that position, can you do that? The flip side of that is if you start to apply that to other things, like scary thought, that brings shaming back in if you start applying that to things like can we say the R word again? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, if you go out dressed up with the intention of getting someone in trouble, like, why would you do that? But like, if somebody could try and put that into other laws, that could be a problem. So that's where I started to say, like, it would be nice to have that for murder, but I wouldn't want to see it filter down through the system.
No.
I'm gonna agree with. Yeah,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm not even saying you because you can't really know someone's intentions 100%. You just can't.
Right.
But it's safe to say you go into an area like Jeff said that where you know there's going to be riots. Walking down the street with a fucking, what was it, AR-15?
It's an AR-15, yeah.
Walking down the street with an AR-15. You've been tweeting for months of, I'm holding your gun, talking about being a commando or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The shit kind of, I mean, you don't know somebody's intentions 100%, but you can put two and two together.
Right, and there was even a video where it was allegedly, I don't know how confirmed it got, but there was Kyle. Like another night, he was caught on camera talking about some people who were looting, and he wished he had his AR-15 so he could shoot them.
Yeah.
But we get into like a really weird area here where people talk. Like I've said a lot of shit that I didn't mean, and so like, do you want to like start, you know, like charging people because of what you say, et cetera, et cetera. But then also when it comes to this murder trial, I think that's fucking relevant. I think that is relevant, you know. But one of the problems is he's not being charged with incitement. He's not being charged with reckless endangerment. He's being charged with very specific things that don't really apply to that. And I think that's extremely short-sighted on the count of the DA. Like right now, he's not going to have a weapons charge against him. Did you guys hear about this?
No.
Yeah.
Dropped it.
Yeah, they dropped the weapons charge. You
The
know
thing
why?
that was most likely to stick?
Yes. And you know why? Is because they argued that Wisconsin gun laws allow minors to use weapons for the purposes of hunting. What was he hunting?
People.
What?
And the judge agreed. He dropped the charges for the weapons charge. I know. It's so fucking crazy. Like all the charge that would make the most sense would keep this kid from ever owning a gun again and making such a fuck up mistake like he did before. One that could also have repercussions for his mom and open her up to litigation for not being a responsible fucking parent. They dropped that one. Like I don't know if it was self-defense or not, and I will have to accept the ruling of the jury.
Yeah.
But that weapons charge was inarguable.
Yeah.
Of course he was guilty.
Yeah, he was guilty.
The law might as well be handing him a certificate that says "get out of jail free," patting him on the back, and say "kill more next time."
Yep.
Well, see, that's the thing. This kid, you can already see the entitlement in this kid's fucking eyeballs. You really can. And if he gets off with this, if he gets off with this, oh my god.
Yep.
Where it's gonna be a meme. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I just had to do a Rittenhouse on him."
Yeah.
We're gonna hear it. It's gonna happen, dude.
You're not wrong.
No,
I'm gonna have to start.
Didn't he have a picture
Go ahead.
of him like holding a gun and it said, "I want to be famous. I just want to be famous" or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
And I wonder how many pale faces is in that jury box.
Oh, who knows, man? I mean, it's Kenosha,
Yeah,
you know.
it's,
I don't know, man.
Everything's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, no, I and like they were saying in the whole shit, like this is not supposed to be a political trial, but yeah, bitch, it's a political fucking trial.
It is a total political trial.
Yeah, of course it is.
This is all, and by the way, you know, this has got Trump all over it.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's got the
mentality of the Trumpsters and stuff.
Yeah.
It really does, and so it's and you know, I'm not blaming Trump well, I mean, you know, I'm not blaming Trump for
fuck it. It's Trump's fault. Fuck him. Who gives a fuck? He's not the fucking president. Fuck that piece of shit. Yeah, it's Trump's fault. Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, Trubisky's sad about that though. He's sad that Trump isn't president.
Yeah.
Trubisky said he voted for Trump twice in the same day.
Aww.
Yeah,
Biscuits.
Voter fraud.
It was rigged.
You know, there was some rigging in the election, and come to find out, it was Republicans.
Oh, I know. That shit was so fucking funny.
Yeah, that was so crazy. Dude, these last 2 years have been the wackiest fucking 2 years of my life. I'm not of the world. Oh, dude, it's just, think about this shit. I like to think about this sometimes. In 30 or 40 years, this shit's going to be in the history books. And kids are going to be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
It's gonna be absolutely fucking nuts. But at the same time, though, like I think about some of this stuff, and like I think back to like the W's term as president, 8 fucking years of that motherfucker, and I did not think things could get worse.
That was like holding my beer.
And I don't know. Well, okay, like nobody did a fucking like an actual like coup. Nobody did like a sedition during W. So I guess there's that. But aside from that, and aside from the pandemic, like it was pretty fucking bad. It was pretty fucking bad. Like just as a comparison, so during George W. Bush's presidency, I was living up in Portland, Oregon, and when we invaded Iraq, started a string of protests in Portland, Oregon, and it was so fucking nuts that if you were to look at downtown Portland, Oregon from above, every day was just a giant cloud of tear gas because the whole city was just fucking violence and on fire. It was fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Like not even the siege of the Justice Center that happened last year that lasted like 100 days. That was nothing compared to how fucking crazy the invasion of Iraq protests were. So like I don't know how it really compares historically.
Dude, it was yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
It is nuts. It is nuts. We live in very strange times. It feels like PIMPMUNK, when do you think is the last time America was stable?
Not in my lifetime. I not to interject, but not in my lifetime.
Yeah,
Stable.
sure.
What do you mean by stable?
Well, like when you were like, ain't nothing crazy happening right now.
Well, honestly, okay, here's the deal. I know it's fucked up in a lot of ways, but don't you miss the days where the biggest thing about our president was getting a blowjob?
Kinda, yeah, kinda. Yeah, a little bit.
And the music on the late night shows. That was good. That was a good presidency. I like that.
It's fucked up too. Don't get me wrong. I know, but
He took money away from the defense budget.
yeah.
True.
He pissed the military-industrial complex off. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Yeah,
Kurt Cobain was alive. Lane Staley was alive.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the blue dress was the biggest thing in the news.
Yeah, that's true.
I could deal with that. That was okay. Yeah, I was happy that he got a blowjob. I mean, hell, he was having to fuck Hillary.
Dude, I was making that point for the longest time during the whole Clinton administration. I was not that old. I don't think I had even had a blowjob at that point, but I definitely was masturbating. and so it comes out that Clinton was like fucking around with some intern and shit like that, Lewinsky and like a couple other people. And people were like, that's obscene. And I thought about it as a young kid who just really finally started waxing my fucking carrot. And I was like, it kind of makes sense to me, though. And so I tried. I asked my dad. I'm like, doesn't it kind of make sense, though, that you'd kind of want the president to like be laid? And he's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I know when I wake up in the morning, I'm kind of pissed off, but then after I'm really chill. So like, I kind of get it. And my dad's looking at me like, you're making some weird ass fucking sense, son. What the fuck? Like, I'm just saying. The dude who has his finger on the button of the nuclear war button, the button that sends us to apocalypse.
Yeah.
That dude needs to never have his balls full.
He needs to be
Drain his
relaxed.
fucking balls.
Drain him. He needs to be relaxed.
That dude, like every dude, there's got to be like 8 or 9 dudes in the world right now that can point a finger and we all die. Yeah. All of those 9 dudes, and unfortunately it's just all dudes, otherwise it might be a different story. But look, all those 9 dudes need to constantly have their fucking dicks sucked so we don't die.
Yeah.
There's no more patriotic and humanistic fucking job and the person who personally empties the balls of the warmongers who could end all of our fucking lives.
Agree 100%. I also
saying.
want to say,
I'm
that,
pretty
I will
sure-
say this.
Is
I
there a
will say,
president?
what?
Have we ever had a president who didn't have an affair?
Obama?
True. He might have been the first, and we don't know.
I think probably Carter never had an affair. Carter's just like a...
no.
Yeah, I think Carter probably never had an affair.
He's like
a
a
sweet
fucking
guy.
saint.
He is a saint, yeah.
He is a saint. Dude, Carter's a fucking saint. Too bad he wasn't that good of a president.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good... He was a shit president, but like in the past 100 years of our presidents, all of them have all huffed adrenochrome except for Carter.
Yeah.
Carter was like, no, thank you. I don't do drugs. I'm a peanut farmer. I'm just a bad president. Yeah. The rest of them
He's
are
so
all,
sweet. He's so
Fair.
sweet.
yeah. The rest of them are all drinking the tears of tortured children.
Now, I do want to say this about the Clinton thing. I do hate the way they fucking did that poor girl, though. Monica Lewinsky was treated wrong.
Oh no, she was,
Oh, yeah.
dude. Yeah, it's a
She
travesty.
it is. It's a travesty what happened to that young lady. And she
Fucked up.
still suffers from that shit, dude.
Some people actually credit her as the first person ever affected by cancel culture. I don't think so. I think she's probably the first person to be virally canceled.
And she was
Virally.
so abused in the media, on TV. God
Yeah.
damn. And she was a young girl who was influenced by the most powerful man on the fucking planet, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was it Mad TV that did a sketch about like Bill Clinton and he gets visited by the ghost of JFK and they're like,
Yeah.
you have the most amazing aphrodisiac ever known to man, the presidential penis.
Exactly. But now JFK did have himself a nice mistress. Woo.
What, Marilyn Monroe?
Yes.
So I have a great story about Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna drink another shot to Dirt's honor.
Sobriety.
Yep.
Let's get drunk to dirt sobriety.
You guys know?
I like it.
Do you guys know who Manuel Ferrier is?
It sounds very familiar.
So he was in Twin Peaks. He's been in fucking a million goddamn things. He was in Twin
Oh.
Peaks. He was
Which character?
Albert, the forensic specialist in Twin Peaks.
Okay.
In RoboCop, he was a high executive that got killed by the grenade by that piece of shit played by Red Foreman. But he's been in fucking everything, and unfortunately, he's like long dead now. But he was Hollywood royalty, and as a young baby, his parents threw a big party in Hollywood way back in the day. I guess maybe it was probably like the silver age of of Hollywood. And they throw this big party. All these huge celebrities come. And they're having a great time. They're entertaining. But the maids cannot seem to get little baby Manuel to be calm. He just cannot stop crying. And so as they go to find his mom, and then she goes up to try and like calm this baby down because they're trying to have a big Hollywood party, drinking adrenochrome and like fucking each other in weird animal masks or whatever the fuck they do. And when she walks into the room, who is actually holding a now cooing and happy baby Manuel but Marilyn Monroe? Marilyn Monroe heard a crying baby, went in and like cuddled and swayed him until he was totally fucking chill.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she's a living saint. Marilyn Monroe was fantastic.
She was pretty awesome. And she was hot.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
she was a beautiful woman. And you know how she came up with her image, right? That whole man is that she seen a cocktail waitress acting like that, and she's like, that can make me famous.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, if you want to, you just have to like copy something that's effective, right?
Well, that's how Dolly Parton came up with her look as the local whore in town.
No, really?
I swear, you can. Yeah, she
That's
talked
fantastic. That's great.
It's the local slut or whatever everybody knew, and Dolly copied her.
Oh, I love that. That's
Yeah,
fantastic. Dolly
Dolly
Parton
is
has.
so fucking awesome. One of the most awesome people ever.
We don't
we
don't deserve Dolly Parton.
No, we do not. If you look like what she stands for, you gotta respect her.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, because here's a chick who it made her living off country music, and very conservative audience, but she's all about pride, gay pride, and she stands up for the rights of people and all that shit. Like all her residuals that come from the Whitney Houston song version of "I'll Always Love You," she gives it back to the black community.
Yes, she does. Absolutely. Like man, when it comes down to like thinking about people who are actual living saints, Dolly Parton is number one. Number one. She is a legitimately beautiful, giving, and wonderful fucking human being. She's incredible.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And it's not only just because she has like one avenue that she does it. She just she just goes fucking everywhere. She's so great. She's so great.
Somebody who took her fame and used it for real good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Her and Betty
She was a fucking hell of a great musician. Islands in the Stream. Islands in the Stream is still one of the best songs ever recorded. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. Oh my god, dude.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are.
No one in between. How can we be wrong? Fly away with me to another place. Dude, you know what? Wait, Pimp, next time. From one lover to another. Next time, Pimp, next time we're hanging out in real life, you and I are going to go. Like, I hate karaoke. But you and I are going to go and just quick stop into a karaoke bar. And we're going to sing Islands in the Stream together.
Yes, we will. We'll fucking record this shit, put it on the internet.
I love Kenny and I love Dolly. I'm all about that fucking shit.
Coward of the County. Kenny's song. I love Coward. Now, I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. I'm a huge Johnny Cash mark.
6 days a week, I'm like Meshuggah, Deicide, fucking skinny puppy, death metal, blah, 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 blah. And then on my day of rest, I'm like, give me the Dolly, give me the Kenny Rogers. That's what I need.
I seen this was a while back, but Memory was on there singing country music one day on one of her TikTok videos, and I did a duet with her on the thing. It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
but I did country. Raising girl here thinks country sucks because she's a stupid ass. Is what it is.
I just don't like country.
See, people generalize country music, right? Like, it all sounds like that. But country music, if you really break it down, is the best storytelling music of all time. No, not today's shit. Today's shit sucks.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Today's music sucks in country and a lot of other genres too. I mean, look where hip hop's going. It's like just noise making now. It's just like.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. And it's like these little rappers who jump up there wearing the skinny jeans, trying gangster. You're wearing skinny jeans. You're not a gangster.
Well, I mean,
okay, you cannot run from the police in skinny jeans.
You get a funny tear in the ass.
It's just.
Maybe they're stretchy and skinny.
Our rappers were drug dealers. These rappers are drug users.
What happened to being
Fetty Wap just got busted for like major trafficking, didn't he?
Yeah, but what is his name?
Fetty Wap.
See, he should be hit for that. Like, here's one true rapper that is kind of a thug, but his name, like, who the fuck is afraid of the baby? Isn't that the baby? Even though he did shoot somebody in a fucking Walmart, but his name is the baby.
He went baby on baby.
The baby.
He also sucks at
People
making
rappers like Scar. One of my favorite rappers, y'all know, you've heard me say a million times, Scarface. His name was Scar. That sounds like a criminal.
Well, what if all the good ones are taken?
But the baby? Who the... go get in a fight with a dude like, what's your name, bitch? The baby. Ah! I mean, how you gonna be scared of somebody with a name, the baby?
Yeah, but wouldn't you feel stupid after you get your ass whipped by him?
I don't get my ass whipped.
Maybe you would. And then you'd feel stupid.
I'm joking. I've had my ass whooped before. Several times.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the guy whooping your ass because then I might get my nuts bit.
I would not fight Pimp. I would not fight Pimp. I'll put it this way. Like, I've been in a lot of fights. I wouldn't fight Pimp. I wouldn't do it.
Well, here's the thing. People ask me, am I a good fighter? No, I never was a good fighter. But I wasn't scared of anything in my younger days. This is younger days. I wasn't scared. And when you're not scared, well, like, here, and also I didn't mind hurting you. That's the big thing.
Sure.
Like, you can't have, like, goodness in your, you can't, like, fighting somebody, I don't want to hurt him. No, fuck that.
But I lacked in size, I make up for in crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always had the size. But I was like, like you mentioned, I bit a dude's nut in a fight. I mean, it's...
Exactly. You gotta have a certain amount of crazy.
You gotta have meanness. And,
well, that kind of goes with it.
Yeah. And you gotta have a little bit of tolerance for pain.
Yes, you definitely do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like...
that.
I kind of feel like if you were put in that kind of circumstance, like that old timey aggressive rage violence feeling would come just right back. Like I that's why I'd never fight you, dude. I'd never fight you because you'd be like, well, it's time to hurt you now. Whatever. I don't even have to hesitate.
I'll never get that night in California. We was at that old bar though, and a bar for you to see. Right. She was in there and this dude kept fucking with her. And this is gangster dude who had a teardrop on his eye and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I told him to leave her alone. And he wouldn't do it. And finally I got pissed off and I took off my hat and I handed it to Billy. I said, hold this. And Billy said, oh, goddamn. And that's what Billy said. And I grabbed the dude like a chokehold and picked him up and toted him out of the bar and threw his ass.
Yep.
And he looked at the bouncer, and the bouncer was like, "That's okay, you're good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him's handing out sandwiches, dude. He's handing out sandwiches. Shouldn't you say thank you, sir, for the sandwich?
I'm not. And one thing though, don't ever think you can't get your ass whooped because you can.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the person looks like either, because sometimes people will surprise you.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
And people also will use certain things like the way they look, as feel like you've seen it in Myrtle Beach, right? Well, somewhere one time you seen it raising a girl, where this big motherfucker had everybody scared, and he did something stupid, and I got up in his face and said, "You a sorry ass motherfucker." And Raisin said she seen the fear in his eyes because somebody stood up to him what it was.
But then without fear, just like this is what it is.
Yeah.
So there was
yeah. Go ahead.
There was this one New Year's party. I really cannot remember what year it was. I want to say, I think it was like 2009 to 2010. That's probably when it was. So some friends of mine were like, "Hey man, we got a line on some acid and we've never tried it. And so we need a guinea pig." And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah, fuck, I'll try it. Yeah, cool, I'll try it. So they give me a big fucking dose of LSD. And it's not good. It was not good. It was not good at all. I tried to hang out at the New Year's party, and I am like, I'm seeing fucking demons, man. Like everything is really fucking weird. I'm getting fucking itchy and shit. And so I run back to my fucking house. That's like 7 blocks away. and I dive under my blankets. And I'm under my blankets, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucking high. And my buddies are calling me, and they're calling me, and they're calling me. Finally, I answer. I'm like, dude, this acid is fucked. Do not buy this acid. It's not cool. They're like, okay, cool. But you're not going to stay at your house. We're going to bring you back to the party. I'm like, okay. It's okay. Okay. So they show up, and they drag me screaming. They're dragging me screaming out of my fucking bed. And they throw me into a car. I'm like, okay. Do I have my keys? I don't know. I don't care. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. And they drive me back to this warehouse party. And so there they sit me on a fucking stool. So I'm sitting there on a stool, and I am fucking traveling through space and time. And I'm super uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if anybody's done... Have you guys done dirty acid before?
I have once.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm itchy and I'm fucking uncomfortable. I'm sitting there and like I can't talk and people keep trying to talk to me, but I can't talk. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, all right, fuck, dude, I just gotta wait this out. You're in the middle of this fucking like warehouse rager. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. You're probably the awkward dude. You're like the awkward buoy in the middle of a sea of people. So I'm just sitting there, just like doing my own thing, trying not to be like a big bother. And then I happen to glance over, and there's this like big meathead fucking guy. And he's wearing like the local college team fucking jersey. And he's like having this heated exchange with this buddy of mine, this girl who's like 5'2". And he all of a sudden like puts his hands on her arm. And I all of a sudden lose consciousness. And the next thing I know, I have him in a headlock and I'm dragging him out the back door of this fucking warehouse. And I throw him on the ground and I start kicking him in the head. And I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm high as balls and I'm kicking this dude in the fucking face. And then I run back inside real quick. And I don't know why I did that. I have no idea why I did that. What are we talking about?
I'm reading this very weird comment. Somebody just put in chat's raisin girl.
I'm looking at. Oh my! Oh my!
It's
oh my!
Australian.
Oh my!
I'm not a daddy. I'm just an older man who's got a crush on you and believes someday that me and you will tie tonight and can throw you over my shoulders. You're just so beautiful to me. Raisin girl, how do you feel about that?
What the fuck is tie tonight mean?
Oh,
What?
You know
What
what it means.
You
just
gonna
I
tie-
mean,
you gonna
in
tie
case
some
you were
pasta?
uninformed, folks. I mean,
It's tied.
it's got a ring on it.
She's
It's
married
tied.
to-
There's two pieces.
Peanut.
You beat.
Yeah, Peanut, you relate to the game, Peanut. And you know, somebody else, if you like, you got to put a ring on it, but you were late to the game. Sorry. But
Hey,
how many years? How many years is Peanut late to trying to tie it up on you? By 2 years? Peanut, you're late by 2 years. I'm sorry.
I
buddy.
think Peanut's got skills though, and I think Peanut's gonna stay.
But you know what?
Steady.
Hey, you know what?
and
You know
wait
what?
it out.
We shouldn't shame Peanut because Peanut shot his shot. He
He's
shot
gonna
his
wait
shot.
it out. He's gonna wait it out. She's gonna get a divorce, and she's gonna marry Peanut.
Maybe. You know what?
Yeah.
You know, if like this Peanut, my dude, this is what you do. You sit back and you just chill. You just chill and you live your life, and maybe you find like some flings here and there, and like if they don't work out, maybe they work out. Maybe you find love. Maybe you find a marriage. Maybe you find whatever. But maybe you don't. And maybe like at some point in time when you're still watching The Wood, as you should every single week, no matter what. And then all of a sudden, Raisin Girl is going to be like, well, things didn't work out. And you'd be like, well, things didn't work out with me either. And then maybe that's your shot.
Yeah. It's
not gonna- It's not going to happen. But
you never know.
it's not going to happen. But you never know.
You can't predict the future, Peanut.
It's never going to happen. But you never know. It's never going to happen.
And yeah, and Peanut, you know, wasn't knowing that, he said.
But he shot his shot. You know what? I think we should celebrate Peanut shooting his shot, though, because, like,
You just
thing
want to
is-
drink more.
What are you talking about?
You just want to drink more.
Me? What, me?
Yeah.
I want to drink more? I'm not doing anything.
You're a Jeffaholic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But, I think Peanut, here's where you failed. You named yourself Peanut.
With peanuts.
Peanut, she's got a nut allergy.
Oh, no, that's right. That's a callback right to the beginning of the fucking stream. Yeah, she's got a nut allergy. Dude, no, you're fucked. I'm sorry, dude. No, you're fucked. You're fucked. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
Oh, you won't be fucked. Anyway.
Sorry, guy.
Sorry, Peanut.
It's like somebody who has like a lactose intolerance, and somebody's like, "Hey, my name's Milky McMilkerson, and I want to marry you." And you're like, "I'm sorry, it's not gonna work out, because I'll poop way too much from you." What the fuck?
Milky McMilkers.
I'm hanging out here with my dick in the wind. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Huh?
You didn't know this, Jeff, but that is Trubisky's actual middle name, Milky McMilkerson.
I think I did know that actually.
Yeah.
Actually, Shabisky, what is your middle name?
It's a secret.
I tell you what, my middle name is actually a secret too. I will reveal my middle name on this stream. It is a goofy, stupid middle name. I will reveal it on this stream if you will reveal yours.
Mine's just Steven.
Well, I know you're just Steven.
His first name is Mark, and his middle name's Anthony. Mark Anthony.
Wait.
We do know his first name is Anthony. I don't know his middle name, though.
Is your middle name Steven?
No, he's lying.
Steven. Okay. No. Steven's a fine middle name.
Anthony Steven doesn't go together. That's a lie. That is not your middle name.
No, I think he's being truthful.
He is not being truthful.
No, he's being truthful. Parents are dumb, dude. Parents name us all sorts of stupid, weird ass shit.
Well, my name
What?
is awesome.
No. Hang on. Here's the thing.
Yours.
My middle
Kick
name.
him off the show, pimp.
My middle. No. Hang on. You're gonna change your mind. My middle name is Wayne.
Aw.
So who
Is your
has
last
a worse?
name Gacy?
Yeah, that's
No, my last name is Holiday, but like who has a worse middle name? Your middle name is Steven, my middle name is Wayne.
Mine's Edward, bro. I have you both beat.
You have Edward as your middle name?
Yes, my middle name is my whole name is.
That's a cool fucking middle name. What are you fucking talking about?
Edward. No,
Edward,
it's not.
No. Edward is such a cooler fucking middle name than Wayne or Steven.
I agree.
And I would argue that Wayne is a dumber middle name than Steven is. I think I win.
Is that bad? I think it's about how it all sounds together as one.
Yes.
Like
Jeffrey Wayne. Jeffrey Wayne kind of sounds kind of good, sort of.
Anthony Steven Caruso sounds stupid.
No,
that doesn't.
Anthony Stevens. I think Anthony Stevens sounds good.
No, it doesn't. It's a horrible name.
It's right up there with John Edward.
I think he's lying his ass off about his middle name. To be honest with you.
No.
I feel like you're being a hater right now.
Yeah.
Pat.
I think he's
being a hater.
I think he's lying.
Stop with the
Yeah.
haterade, bro.
He's got some haterade going on right now.
His name is George.
Yeah. What about you, Dirt?
Blaine.
No way. I'm Wayne and you're Blaine?
Blaine.
Wait. I'm Wayne and you're Blaine? We have to be best friends now.
Blaine and Blaine.
You got a lot in common. You're both idiots.
We have to be best friends forever. We have to do this. Oh my fucking god.
Middle
God
name
damn it.
BFF.
I guess so. Jesus Christ.
You're Bertrand? That's your dad's middle name, Bertrand?
Stop doxing your dad.
that.
Here, I'll tell you what was fucked up. My biological father was a twin, right?
Yeah.
And he got the better name of the two. But his name was Ed Earl. His brother's name was Ned Burrell.
Oh God, this is like some
Exactly.
Steinbeck fucking novel kind of shit, man. This is weird.
Yes. And see that's where my middle name comes from. My biological father's name was Ed. So Edward, yeah. But yeah.
Sure.
And my first name is the most common fucking name in America, John. You know.
Common too, isn't it?
What?
Ed's pretty common too, yeah. Edward. As a middle name, I would think Edward's pretty common.
Edward got really popular some years ago when Twilight got popular, right? You know.
Oh Lord.
Everybody
Like
started
William
naming
is another middle name that's pretty popular that I hear a lot of.
I think Michael is the most common name in America. I think, if I'm not correct. I think I read that a while back.
I know a lot of Mikes and Steves. Mike and Steve, yeah.
Is he talking to my favorite person? I think he is.
You stop it.
Yeah, she's my favorite people.
You always don't
Love
like
me.
man's wife.
I'm friends with Jeff is because I like memory.
I bet it is. I bet. You filthy bastard.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like slip out in about 5 minutes or so. I got a date.
Now I don't like her.
Now you what the fuck? Come on, man.
She's stealing you from us.
Yeah. No, yeah. Actually, yeah. No.
I've been catching a lot of you guys' clips together that you did of your podcast. You've been doing.
Oh, that midweek mimosa thing.
Yeah, the TikTok. I've been watching a lot of the TikTok clips that y'all been putting.
Why don't?
Good.
Okay, wait, no. So me and Mems, for anybody who's like on TikTok or whatever, like me and Mems have finally gotten a chance to do content together for a long time. Like I've been on YouTube for what is it, like 8 years or some shit? Like it's been a long time. Finally, me and Mems are actually like doing a project together. So we're doing Midweek Mimosas, which is just on Wednesday. We just kind of shoot the shit and we tell stories and whatnot. We should just get you on at some point, Pimp.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do it.
I think she would absolutely fucking love it. That'd be great.
Yeah, I would be happy to do it. I love both of you guys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, we love the fuck out of you too. If not for this fucking pandemic, man, like, dude, like straight the fuck up. If not for this fucking goddamn pandemic, for the past 2 years, we would have at least hung out twice now. Since then,
more because I was planning on actually coming out to Oregon.
I know.
And doing some shit and probably VidCon. So,
God, VidCon is such a fucking cancerous.
It is, and if I do ever go back, which I will eventually, I guess, I probably won't even buy a ticket to the actual event. I'll just probably hang out and.
Yeah, that's what I did. But that's what I did last time, and it was a fantastic time. It was all right. Yeah, just fuck around. Yeah. I don't really give a shit about that like whole YouTube culture kind of shit. It's dog shit.
Yeah, it is. And then you got some very evil people in this business.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. And I mean, look, I know I'm not like nowhere near as popular as you are, but I'm like the YouTuber. A lot of bigger YouTubers like me. And you know, it's like being the comics comic, which fucking sucks because I want the money too.
Well, you know, I'm in like a really I'm like in a really safe kind of avenue when it comes to YouTube because like the people who really enjoy watching me don't comment, are not young, and are like bored housewives watching shit on like Facebook and then on YouTube. So like I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear.
Your audience, yeah.
You're never gonna hear a fucking like weird controversy about me. It's never gonna happen. The most you might hear is like, "Oh my god, my mom went home with Jeff Holiday. She's 59 years old, and she didn't come home the next day until 11 a.m. Like, that's the
Damn.
closest you're ever gonna get.
Whoa.
Is that I just like banged some fucking hot mom. That's the most you're ever gonna get from me.
I'm gonna try my best just to stick with comedy, right? And do, you know, a little commentary on certain topics, news, whatever. But dude, it's fucking ignorant people out here constantly talk shit.
Sure, yeah, of course.
And you just have to avoid it as much as you can.
All I'm saying is like the best way to avoid any kind of complications, make sure they're hot MILFs.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have like any kind of weird like, you know, shit with your celebrity, make sure whoever you hook up with is a hot MILF, and you're probably in the clear.
What's your mama like, Chef?
All right, I'm out of here. Good night, you guys. Hey,
Good night,
I love you, Pimp. I love you, Shab. I love you, Raisin. I love you, Dirt. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Later.
All right, buddy. Love you. Bye. Well, I'm glad he left. I didn't want him here anyway.
You're meanie.
Yeah. Anyways, we are in the second hour.
Are we?
Yes, we are. And what happens in the second hour, Bisky?
We demand.
We eat, man. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so. In the description below, there is a Patreon. $5 above gets you the movie nights, stuff like that. We will be doing a movie night in a few weeks in December. We already did November's. So, yeah, I'll set the date soon. Also, there's Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal. Please consider tipping because I need it badly. I'm like, I ain't got no money. I'm broke. And Dirt's a bitch. That's pretty much it. There is no show tomorrow night because we don't do shows on Wednesdays. Me and Trubisky does tap most of the time. Thursdays.
You be nice. You be nice.
Friday, I don't know who. I gotta find a guest because Landon's not gonna be here.
Drunken Crow coming through with a $50 tip.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Drunken.
Thank you, Drunken.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I sure do.
What a cutie pie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a cutie pie. He's a pie. John Vega's on the clock, too. I'm just letting you know.
Oh.
So, yeah. And I don't know who we're going to have on Friday. I got to find a guest because Landon ain't going to be able to make it. He let me know earlier. That's one of the messages I got. I've been getting all kind of messages during this show. It's usually from Luna, but Luna's not the guilty party tonight. It's Kristen.
Shut up.
She's being unprofessional, Trubisky. Texting me during the show.
What the hell? Get back to fisting, Kristen. Stop with the messaging.
I feel like I'm in trouble. Stop using my full name.
Stop
Smack you.
bullshit. Is that her middle name, Fistin?
Yeah, Kristen Fistin. Kristen Fistin insisting. Insisting. Dirt's her name is Frozen Dude on camera.
He is frozen. Shit.
Yeah. My God, now Red Eye's messaging me. What you people? Y'all know that every night.
Love you. We just need to talk to you.
This is goddamn ridiculous. He said, am I helping? Question mark, LOL. He did that on purpose. He's watching and he heard me bitching about your text and then he texted me and this pissed me off.
Do it more. Do it more. Do it more.
Now we have no guests. Dirt's doing something stupid. Why is this happening?
Everybody should text Pimp. If you have his number, text Pimp. Tell him
Nobody
about
has my number except I don't know if Trubisky has this number or not.
Yeah, I mean,
He had the
I said
old
it
number.
too long ago, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right. You do have this number.
Yeah.
You have it. Raisin has it, and a few other people on here. But dude, I am not a phone person. Let's get this is great. Pimp don't play with the phone too much. there's certain apps that I use, but like I am the motherfucker. Yeah, we see, but I am the motherfucker that if you text me like a book, I'll be like, okay. I'm that dude. Looney gets pissed off at me. I'll tell her she'll text because Looney text, boy. She sends messages about I get home, and then I'm like, yep. That's how I am. Hello, Trip. Trip made some thumbnails that I'm going to be using pretty soon. I forgot to use them this week, but I will. He made me a few thumbnails. I wish he'd make some with like a bar theme because that's where we're going to go with this in the future.
Come back here in a second. And
Trubisky is the greatest.
We're back, aren't we?
yeah, just
DP, the Drunken Peasant says Trubisky equals not the greatest. That's Ben talking shit on you, dude.
Trubisky is the greatest.
He's just mad because I took his fucking lighter. Fuck you, Ben. You'll never get your lighter back.
You got excited about that guy. You got excited about that $3 fucking lighter, didn't you, dog?
$2, but yeah.
$2. What the fuck?
No, he probably bought it in Vegas, so it was probably more like fucking $20 or something.
Yeah, dude, Bic is the shit. I have a black Bic.
Fucked, and he's the worst ever. Hey, I tried my best. Okay, it was my first
black
time
Bic?
with you specifically.
I have a big black Bic.
Whoa, that's hot.
That's my black Bic right there.
Oh my
See, I told you I had a black Bic,
Kristen.
Kristen.
With your big black Bic in front of us.
I'm gonna kick you in your dick, and it doesn't look any bigger than his.
Whoa.
It's a black Bic.
Whoa.
I'm gonna kick you in your Bic.
He's got a
right
Bic.
in the Bic. Right in the Bic.
He's got some kind of disease. He got a red Bic.
Kick Ben's Bic. Kick him right in the Bic. It's his.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Dirt. Let me ask you a question. You're a pretty smart kid. You're not dumb.
I'm not a total idiot.
But isn't this science? When I stick my penis in a black vagina,
Lord. I'll be back.
and the juices of the vagina transfer into my pecker hole
No.
and go up through the tube of my penis up into my body area, that makes me black.
I forgot I was supposed to talk for a moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a geneticist, but
Makes sense though, don't it?
I mean, if you really don't think about it, it could, I mean, for that split moment, I mean, I believe you could pretend.
It makes sense. It's science. I mean, the transfer of race through pussy and penis. It happens.
Well, I mean, now when you put it like that, you make it sound like race is an STD, and now I'm not sure if I'm on board anymore.
Well, maybe it is. Has it ever been proven that it's not?
Jesus Christ.
Wow, PIMPMUNK, you are a case study for sure.
I'm just saying.
Holy dick on a poop. Oh my God.
Dude, your name is Kiss My Duck. How am I going to, take it? You saying no. Your fucking advice does not matter at all. I'm a scientist.
Doesn't matter.
Just because you put your penis in a duck doesn't make your penis a duck.
Whoa.
Red Eyes texted me disavowed. But I don't give a fuck what Red Eyes says. Red Eyes stupid. He's Australian.
What? He has a beautiful voice.
Well, his voice is about his brain. This was also science. A few years back, we did a study of Australian brains, and they're all the size of a walnut.
Like a stegosaurus.
It's just facts. I was there in the lab.
Cutting open Australian brains.
Yes.
Australian autopsy.
Australian autopsies.
Australian abduction and
We
autopsy.
we need to make this go, Trubisky. Tell Ben to do it.
Ben, do it. You fucking do it, or I'll break your lighter.
Let's see. I was
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a right there. Yeah,
You do it, or else the lighter gets it.
the lighter. He's gonna take the flint out of that motherfucker.
Damn.
Look at all those books. She must be smart.
Has to be.
Oh no.
Has to be.
Oh no, it's all
I bet that's like Danielle Steele's shit, like man in cabin loves lady.
bunch of love books or whatever.
Yeah, Danielle Steele. She's one of the most famous romance novelists. Trubisky.
That's amazing.
I don't even know if it's a real person.
Oh.
Is Danielle Steele real?
Oh, she's real.
Well, because the reason I say this is because a lot of these books, these romance novels, are manufactured and like people just sit in these rooms and write them. They come up with these ghost names and shit. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's like in Nashville, dude. The music scene is so different, like writing music. They have like groups to get together in these rooms and just fucking write songs all day. Pretty crazy. Ben said he knew Danielle Steele's son. Do you believe that?
Hmm?
I don't, because I don't believe nothing Ben says.
No, he would never lie.
Ben's a fucking liar.
I don't even believe Danielle Steele's a real person.
Danielle Steele is not a real person. You're right, Dirt. Ben is not a real person.
Hey, just because Danielle Steele is disabled doesn't make her not a real person, okay?
He was the singer of the band Link 80. That wasn't even a real band. You're making up shit. Why does he lie like this, Trubisky? It's the drugs. It's the drugs.
It's all the drugs.
It's all them. Their drugs. Yeah. He does too many. He don't like the drug, but the drug likes him. Who sung that song, Trubisky? I don't like the drug, but the drug likes me. Come on, you don't know who sings that, Trubisky?
The drugs.
The drugs. It's a badass song. You don't know who sings this? For real? That's Marilyn Manson, bro.
That's because Trubisky doesn't like drugs.
Yeah, I don't like drugs. I stay away from that kind of music.
Manson?
I stay away from that cinema music.
Marilyn turned out to be a kind of an asshole, did he not? he turned out to be, yeah. Allegedly, but it seems true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, when you think about, like, I don't know, whatever.
But he had some good music. He really did.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Not too many, like, you know, people that got their head on straight are going to make music like Marilyn Manson did, you know? Just saying. Like,
well, most people who do any kind of art in a way don't have their head on straight.
I agree.
I mean, I don't think content creators have their heads on straight. I say, you see all these content creators talking about, oh, he's narcissist. He's not. So are you. I've said this a million times. Anybody who turns on a fucking camera and gets on here is a bit narcissistic. It's just how far are you going with your narcissism? But, well, yeah, you know, I'm pretty fucking narcissist at times. Trubisky, wet motherfucker. He thinks he's the greatest.
I am the greatest. I told you guys a million times before. You just won't get it through your damn skulls. I'm the greatest.
I tell you what, one of the most narcissistic people, and I love him to death. He's a friend of mine, great friend of mine. But here on YouTube is Billy the fucking Fridge.
Yeah.
That motherfucking narcissistic as hell. He'll tell you though he's narcissistic.
Yeah. He's the greatest too.
See, you do not understand what the greatest means.
No.
He just doesn't.
We're the greatest.
No, Shabisky.
Yeah.
The greatest means you are better than everybody else at something.
Yeah, me and Billy
So
are the
if-
greatest.
No, you can't be two greatest.
We're better than everyone else.
There can't be two greatest.
Yeah.
No,
I could be the
Yeah.
greatest.
there can't be two greatest.
Yeah, we the greatest.
No,
we the
it don't work
greatest.
like it. Don't work like that, motherfucker.
Well, tell me, what's the greatest football team?
Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta stop being racist now. Monty's in the chat room.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Everyone, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
No more white people meeting. Monty's here.
up.
Cancel the white people thing.
Oh,
Oh man, you're gonna have to disable playback. Play black. That was
With everybody coming in. Jeff Holiday was here, but he had to leave early. But yeah, fake Monty is the best Monty.
yeah.
Monty is a
Better
fake
than the real
person.
one.
He's a pretty fake person.
I think Monty's a real one.
I don't like him. I don't like him very well. What is that?
Shabisky bingo.
Right.
What the fuck is Shabisky Bingo?
That sounds interesting.
What?
Uh-huh.
Shabingo.
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 Leaves without warning. I'm the greatest. Hey, cool guy. It was an accident. What? Okay, gonna take a dab, guys. Gurgling sounds. What did I do? Stop picking on me.
Stop picking on me with the Shabingo thing. What the fuck?
So basically, he's saying that's all you say.
No. Well, maybe at the top it says cock. I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
Cock.
That is, you do say those terms, all those terms in that Shabingo
What?
thing. You say all that a lot.
But I'm the greatest. It was an accident. What did I do? No.
See, and
I don't
the
say any of these things.
About it is the bad thing is it isn't even on purpose. That's just all you got.
That's it. Beat him up, Dirt.
Stop picking
Beat him up, Dirt. Shove this thing up his asshole. Shove the lighter up his ass.
Ben's
Teach him a
precious
lesson.
life.
Yes.
See, I always tear the sticker off the lighter. I never keep the sticker on the lighter.
Well, apparently, me and Ben keep the thing on. We don't care.
Yeah, I think you're a serial killer if you keep the sticker on your lighter.
Well, yeah, me and Ben were making some crazy plans when we were hanging out.
Yeah.
You know, I won't say what they were, but you know,
I'll show him. I'll take his fucking lighter.
I'll
It's a
show
power move.
yeah, it's me showing him I'm a better serial killer.
And why is Raisin taking this fucking long ass shit?
Oh, that's women for you.
Mile
They
long.
shit a lot.
Dude, I've shit my shorts like twice since the show started. I'm a professional. I am sitting in my shit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Let's get that goal finished, guys. Please. I'm begging tonight. I am begging tonight. Let's get that goal. I used to say he demanded. I'll admit I'm begging. Because I'm homeless.
Whoa.
That's not a fake background. I'm actually in a fucking wood crate. That's where I'm living right now. Yeah. You know who keeps the childproof metal piece on a lighter? Ace. That's it. Well, I keep the childproof on there most of the time because anybody who's an adult that can't strike that, you really need to go to the gym and lift some weights or something.
Don't make money.
Yeah, I feel like it's just too much trouble to pull that shit off. I know people who do it every time, but
I've pulled them off before because I was bored or whatever, but I've also accidentally pulled the whole goddamn thing off too when I'm trying to pull the childproof off. The trigger or whatever it's called. What is that thing called? Roller? Trigger? What's that thing called? Striker? A striker, probably, huh? Come on, people.
come on, where's our lighter people in the chat? What's the rolly thing in the lighter called?
Yeah, what's it called? Is it called a striker? Because that would make sense.
So it's pretty dumb to go out of your way to remove that in your lighters. Like,
Yeah, I don't ever, yeah.
It's like, it's not that much of an inconvenience for you to press a little harder. It's like, just because they figured out it's possible, they feel like they should do it. It's like, no, just leave it on there. Go on with your day. What?
And they've been had these things on there for so long now. It's like it shouldn't even be hard for you to light it now. I mean, it's like boom, boom.
It's no problem to light it. It's not hard. It would be stupid for anybody to say it's hard. Like,
yeah. I mean, I've done it just fucking around, but yeah.
as a little teenager kid using them, smoking weed. Somehow I can do it. Even when
Raisin must have sliding doors. What the fuck is she doing? I'm tired of her shit.
Raisin.
You have sliding doors, don't you?
What?
You have sliding doors, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard them slide. That's all I knew.
You can still hear that with the mic muted. I guess it switches over.
The mic wasn't muted.
Mike,
If it was muted, I couldn't have heard it. You fucking
see, it
motherfucker.
switched over.
I can hear you right now.
Does it switch back to this one?
You sound the same both times.
Okay, then I need to fix something.
You stupid!
Yes, I told you that before the show.
Like how she got like the pretty, the colorful mic. What? I feel like I've seen someone else with that mic though. I think I can't remember who it was.
Pretty.
My belly's rumbling. I think a shit's coming.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm still having to use a walker, by the way.
Damn.
This gout, because the gout. But this flare up wasn't nowhere near as bad as the past flare ups have been. So, I mean, I've been able to walk around. I hadn't been, get around, not walk necessarily. The first day or two, I was like, couldn't hardly walk. I'm walking better though. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. You know, Sabisky didn't know who sung "I Don't Like the Drug, but the Drug Likes Me," Raisin. He didn't know who sung that song. Because he's a pitiful little bastard.
That's wait. Aren't you that's like not even an age thing. You should be old enough for that, shouldn't you?
He is, he just don't know nothing.
He doesn't listen to drug music.
Okay, who sung Pour Some Sugar on Me, Sabisky?
That's older. That's fair.
It is older, but... Pour some sugar on me.
Kiss.
Don't find me up. Kiss? No, it wasn't Kiss. It was Def Leppard. Who sung Patience? The song Patience. Patience. Or Sweet Child of Mine. Who sung that? Paradise City. Welcome to the Jungle.
You're full of hooey.
Guns N' Roses.
Liar.
Oh, yeah, that's close.
No, it wasn't.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Songs, Heart-Shaped Box.
Creed.
I don't like you anymore. You're not my friend.
I like that one. That one was good. Look at PIMPMUNK.
Sorry, whew. My brain had to.
That was,
said Creed.
I'm sorry. Linkin Park.
Oh.
There we go. Sorry, I wasn't thinking
You
right.
really not know who sung it, though.
Linkin.
No. Nirvana.
Yeah, that's close. Again, I got this. I basically answered all your questions, right? You know, basically.
The song California. It's a rap song.
Tupac?
And who?
Dr. Dre?
Yes. He got one. There you go. See?
The genre I would expect. So
Now
that's
you're pushing his genre.
He doesn't know a lot of rap genre either. We went through this too. He
shows, but he knows.
likes Tupac though. He likes Tupac, so he.
All right,
Well,
pass.
when I was little, I used to listen to him a good amount, but I don't
You know
anymore.
the guy on TikTok claiming to be Tupac?
I feel like I've seen that. That sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, he's claiming to be TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Tupac. He's claiming to be Tupac.
TikTok Tupac.
TikTok Tupac.
You
A
know
lot
what
of
I
people
really like
think-
is the kids on there that are like acting like they're a rapper and they're gangster. And it's like there's this one kid who has like these fake dread hat he's wearing. And he's like, "Yeah, I went to prison. I killed like 8 people, 8 and a half, or something." And I don't know, like it's a pretty funny little thing that it's always posting videos acting all. Putting on this.
Yeah, I seen one a while back when the dude had a fake teardrop tattoo that probably but it was upside down.
Oh, I never seen that.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty funny though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the. There's this Mexican dude that does a big teardrop, and he does He's really big on YouTube. I'm trying to remember what his name is again. But he does really funny skits. Fuck, I don't know why it's just. I'm having a hard time remembering.
Thank you, August.
There's some serious drama going on too with that indigenous dude I was talking about a while back. Modern Warrior and this other guy called Modern Patriot or something. And
Oh, dude.
I don't like either one of them. I think both of them are racist fucks. I think the indigenous dude is a very racist fuck, and I know it pisses people off because he got millions of followers. And y'all can come after me like you did other people. I don't give a fuck. I think he's a racist, calling every white person a colonizer and all that shit. How the fuck am I a colonizer? I'm too stupid to be a colonizer.
I actually know who you're talking about. I ran into them randomly, and one of the first things I heard, and I was only there for like a second. As soon as I figured out it's some dipshit, racist, whatever the heck, I'm just like, oh, I'm out of here. But he said something like, oh yeah, I'm one of the biggest people out here, like.
He's a cocky fucker.
Defending against the colonizer.
He's a cock.
Some shit like that. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, this is who Pimp was talking about. And he has like 2.5 million
He's popular.
or something.
He's popular. I mean, he's a lot of white guilt fuckers always defend him. And look here. Here's the thing, folks. Not all white people's heritage are from people who colonized.
Yeah, that's a racist mentality to think that like it's
a lot of white people that here, their families came over many years later. So
Can we call it bigoted?
what?
Can we call it bigoted?
Wow.
It is bigoted, yeah, and plus people
What?
like anybody that's smart enough understands that everybody here has an ancestor that's done horrible shit. There's nobody here that doesn't have an ancestor that raped and killed and hurt innocent people. Of course. There's no way that we don't. And that doesn't make
There's nobody in this that you're watching that hasn't raped and killed right now.
that too.
Yeah.
Especially her.
No, not Anne.
Especially
Not
her.
Anne.
She taught us to do it.
Mm-hmm.
She's the queen rapist.
And she's a racist. She's a racist rapist.
And she's a colonizer.
A racist rapist colonizer.
Y'all are awful.
She's a fucking pilgrim.
I should run away again.
Fuck you,
You're terrible.
Raisin. And you're sliding.
Made me
door.
run away. Made me get candy. You're stressing me the fuck out.
I'm shocked that Monty ain't popped up yet.
He fucking should to correct you for some of the shit you just said.
Everything I said's truthful. But I honestly believe there's never been a white racist. Now, here's the thing. A lot of white people are stupid, right? But why was you saying, can we say bigoted and not racist, though? I want to hear why you asked that.
Why?
Why?
Oh, she was trying to replace it? What the fuck, Raisin?
Do you believe white people?
I thought she was just added on. Fuck you, Raisin!
Are you trying to make the argument that there's a difference?
There you go.
Oh, Monty, whoa.
Monty's a
That would
racist.
say it better than
Yeah.
me. No.
But he's a cool racist.
It's true. Say his name and he shall
Saying
appear.
that white people can't be like people can't be racist toward white people. I don't agree with that. I don't give a fuck who says it.
That's stupid. That logic, doesn't make sense in any way.
I don't think we face nowhere near the racism.
Talk.
We don't face the racism that other people do, but doesn't mean we never faced racism.
What
I'll
did I
say
walk into?
We're
You walked
talking
into
shit about black people.
racism. Racism's being very racist here tonight.
Raisin is never racist. She's
Bullshit.
really nice to me, except for when she's not nice to me.
But you're not black.
But that has nothing to do with anything other than when you act goofy and you wear picnic clouds on your head. And then I
What
have
do
to
you mean
say
when I act
something.
goofy? Look, I got my Batman Starry Night shirt. Come on.
Oh, look,
I'm
you look
rocking
good
it.
tonight. You look, and you got the jacket on, and you're not wearing any goofy bandanas. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, I got my white ladies tonight. What's this about racism and Raisin being racist?
We was actually talking about the guy on TikTok who's real famous. He's an indigenous guy, and I think he's a racist. I do. I think he's well, okay, maybe he's not a racist. Here's what I want to say. I think he's a guy who is using racism to make money.
Okay. I don't
that-
know this guy, so I can't comment on it.
He's a dick. He's a dick. I mean, I know he's got millions of followers. I know his followers attack people like crazy. They dox people, and that's the one thing about TikTok I don't like. There is a community on TikTok where they dox the fuck out of people, and I don't like that. And I know but I'm a motherfucker that's always spoke my mind. Don't give a shit. I think he's a prick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He calls all
His
white
name.
people.
He calls
colonizers.
every white person colonizers. He's always, and even all white people ain't colonizers. That's just silly. Now, it doesn't bother me, but yes, he is trying to be an ass with it.
He's being racist.
Is that... See, why did I come in for this conversation? Oh,
Say it a whole lot better than I can. Like, you could definitely say it a whole lot better than I can.
yeah. Is that racism though? Is it? And this, I'll frame it in the way that I did with the movies and art stuff. There is a level of compassion that needs to be there. That you don't get to have right out the gate. You have to see it. And being in one of those marginalized communities, there are things that happen in the world we've created now where just recently diversity is becoming a thing. And people are looking at diversity like it's a bad thing. And those arguments seem like a slap in the face. And it's like the movie thing where we were talking and Like, I actually was a little upset by the phrase "just do your art," because that is doing your art.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reality I live in.
But if a white person did that art, they'd be called a racist.
But see, that's what you're not seeing, Pimp. That's what you're not seeing, Pimp. There's a reason these marginalized groups are called minorities. Because we have been all this time. And we've always been portrayed as the bad guys, the villains, the killers, the drug dealers, the people that will rape the white ladies. Why do you think that fucking joke?
I'm joking.
Huh? What's that?
I said stop raping the white ladies. I was being.
Yeah. But it's white people are rarely portrayed as that. And that's what I'm saying. It's a rarely. In comparison, like we can fight about this if you want, but show me examples and I'll show you 10 more examples where brown or people of color are portrayed as the evil.
But that
Okay, but I'm not saying
give
it's
him a right
Why is there a battle
to do the
between
same
darkness
thing,
and
does
light?
To
What's
just
that?
Does that give him a right to do that kind of racist? I mean, he's grouping all white people in this bad category.
But is he?
There's like-
I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. I can't comment on what
Yeah.
he said. I
It's
want to
like-
see what we're talking about before I talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's according to you. I haven't seen it. I haven't consumed it, so I can't give commentary on that guy.
But if we're talking about doing this towards a typically, a minority or marginalized group, would you consider yourself that as someone who checks the Caucasian box?
Me?
Correct.
I am Caucasian.
Correct.
No,
would you
whether or not
consider
you're a
yourself a minority or marginalized?
What's that got to do with what we're talking about, though?
That's got
Definition.
everything to do with what we're
The
talking
definition.
I disagree.
about. Oh no,
just
that's
saying.
got everything to do with what we're talking about. I see where you're going.
Well, may have to do it. I don't see how
You
it has
still make to me now. Don't get me wrong. You know I'm not a racist. You know that.
I know.
Yeah.
But you're making the argument, well, you did us bad, so we get to do you bad.
No,
No.
that's not what it. No, that's
Just
not
think
what it
there's
is.
a more appropriate word for it.
Yeah, it's not doing bad.
It does take away for words can have power, and when you start to water them down that way, it can make it seem like something's not a big deal when it really is.
Yeah.
When you could easily just use a different word.
Okay.
You all can do whatever you want.
Here's the thing. It can also seem bad when something you identify with is on the end of the bad that's happening, that's been happening generationally. It can seem bad.
But you can have what y'all are saying. I agree with what you said. Don't get me wrong. I agree with what you're saying. However, y'all are saying like, if I question it, oh, that's bad.
No.
No. You get to question it. It's the critique that I had a problem with.
What critique?
of race.
I'm sorry.
Critique of just. And I go back to the thing that I can't actually speak on. That moment where you said, just do your art. Leave that out of it. That critique is what I had a problem
I
with.
didn't say leave it out. I didn't say that. But
No, you didn't say that, but you said just do your art.
Yeah.
And
I
the
did
thing
say
is, what bothered me is
that.
this is a thing, like especially with Jordan Peele's work. He's making movies now. Prominent, out there, out front. That is his art. He's dealt with the same shit as me. He has the same hurt I feel. And it's not him trying to lash out and say all white people bad. But for once, let's see some black people as the people that are the ones we're rooting for. And we're not represented at all.
Yeah.
The
I
evil in it.
agree. No, I never said nothing like that though.
No, but that's why the white man was the evil guy in that.
Yeah, well, that didn't bother me. That don't bother me.
No, you said that on the stream. That's why I popped in that night. You said, why is it always got to be the white man that's the bad guy?
Yeah, that was making a joke.
Yeah. But that hit me deep, bro. That hit me deep.
Well, jokes sometimes don't settle well with everybody.
I still love
right?
you. I still love you.
Yeah. But
I
here's
love you because I can be honest with you.
yeah, that's why I am honest. And like I said, people can say, "Oh, Pip's being racist," and it probably will.
You're not racist.
No, but that's my thing. Just like you said,
No.
but you gotta also look. Like I said, equality is equality. I want it to be where people can make their movies, stuff like that. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But like, okay, it does sting sometimes when you're constantly told you're bad.
No shit.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
No
That's
shit.
the point. That's my point. Yeah, but y'all are like saying white people can't have feelings about it.
Nobody said. I didn't say that.
That's what it seems
Same.
like.
No.
No,
Like sometimes you're bad.
I'm saying it seems like not you personally. I'm saying it's like in general.
Yes. Yes.
And when person has a point like that, you see laughing at it kind of pisses me off.
What's that?
Laughing at what I just said.
What? Why? Why? Tell me.
Because it was a joke.
I'm not supposed to laugh at a joke.
No, he
It
said
wasn't a joke.
Oh, yeah. He lagged a bit there.
It wasn't a joke.
Okay.
But I'm not mad. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying that, like, because that when you laugh, it's like, okay, you know, we've had more problems. Of course, you've had more problems, and I know that. I'm not stupid.
No, it was the phrase, Pep. It was the phrase of being don't want to be looked at as the bad guy, and that's the point I've been trying to make. That's why I said no shit, no
Exactly.
shit. That's what I've been saying all this fucking time.
Exactly.
Ever since the first movie to be made in America, this is the villain.
Mm-hmm.
History written with lightning was how that movie was
You know,
described.
most movies, you're not allowed to be in them.
Wait, what?
In most movies, the black guy's not the bad guy because they're not allowed to be in the movie.
We weren't, but we were portrayed. They painted their faces. Why do you think blackface is a problem? Where do you think
Blackface is a major
minstrel
problem.
came from?
Blackface
That's
is
the
a major
reality,
problem.
bro.
Yeah. No shit. No shit. I know this. You see, you're trying to like teach somebody that knows this. I know. I believe it, and I know it. I can't relate because I'm not black. I can't relate to the racism.
Yes, this movie, the very first movie where we are portrayed as the people that will fuck your white wives and daughters, and the Klan has to come and stop us, was
Monty?
spoke about by the president as history written with lightning.
Okay, but now Monty, you're not a good person to argue this point because you do fuck our white wives and daughters.
I mean,
But we give consent.
yes, consensually.
About that jacket.
But you know.
Hi, Ricky.
But I'm just saying, see, that's the thing about I piss people off all the time because like I talk about this shit. No, I know I'm saying people because I am the one that's not afraid to go there, right? I'll talk about but I never really talk about like the serious side of it with just when I have just a white panel. I like when I have Miss Parker on, me and Miss Parker talked about some serious shit, and it you know I'm not afraid to go there because sometimes it's just I'm not saying it's like. Oh, it's bad for white people. I want to make it clear. I'm not saying that by any means necessary. I'm not trying to say that we're facing racism or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that somebody who is like me, who tries their best not to be a bad person or a hateful person, getting told that I'm a bad person or a hateful person.
Look, I'm gonna put it like this, bro.
Perspective.
I'm put it like this, bro. You think niggas sitting around saying you're a bad person, Pimp?
Some people are.
Me and Hannibal ain't.
Well, yeah, but
Some people sit around and say I'm a bad person.
you are a bad person.
You just don't like my jacket.
I want everybody that's watching this to know that I am a racist
Against black jackets?
against black jackets and Asian people. No, I love Asian people. I gotta stop that because Asian people are being picked on lately. So I can't make Asian people jokes. So
Asian people are getting it kind of bad lately.
they are. So what race can I make fun of?
People from Easter Island. That's who I hate.
That's I can't make fun of people from Easter Island.
You can't.
I got a cousin from there.
I call them fucking Kinkos. Your cousin's a fucking Kinko.
Can I make? Okay, I make fun of the Irish. How about that?
Oh, no, don't make fun of the Irish. How else am I going to drink my whiskey? Like when I hang out with my Irish friends,
Whiskey's better.
Or I get drunk and they laugh at me.
Even Irish people will tell you American whiskey's better. There's one of my favorite channels. One of my favorite channels is an Irish channel. It's called Irish People Try, the Try channel. Fucking love that channel. And they did a blind taste test the other day of American whiskeys and Irish whiskeys, and most of them chose all the American whiskeys.
All right.
Because they're used to it. We permeate everything.
Got some good whiskeys over here now. But you know, I like all people, but I am not. Me and Monty are not arguing. We're just discussing things. Because people feel like and I in no way feel like I'm being racist towards somebody being racist toward me in the movies. I don't feel like that. I'm just speaking like in a way a devil's advocate kind of thing in a way.
Right, but that's like, how do you say that they can't be racist towards how do you say you can't feel like you're experiencing racism and then at the same time say that somebody could be racist towards you?
Yeah. But it can be racist toward anybody.
Loosely, definition wise, again, like you would be talking about a minority or marginalized group in general.
This conversation always gets muddy because definitions keep changing. Oh, I see you, asshole.
But bigot and hate is universal. Like that's why I went with that.
Bigotry, hatred, and prejudice is what we're actually talking about. We are actually talking about prejudice, not racism.
But you said definitions do change because language is fluid, right? So a lot of times people will say like racist when they do mean bigoted.
They mean prejudice.
Exactly.
When they hear racism. And it gets made worse when you hear people say black people can't be racist. Because read the room, fuckers. Don't say that shit. Say that shit. We are talking about prejudice. And what you are telling people is black people cannot be prejudiced. So you sound dumb.
Yeah.
The people around you. Read the fucking room.
It's just
all be prejudiced. We are all prejudiced already. We all hold our own prejudices.
Yeah, we do. And we've all been bad at times, and I can be and I'm not. And this is like I said, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate of the argument, but I'm also saying this that I can be wrong in many ways. I've never that's raised, and I've always said I can be wrong. I am a fucking just a regular person that's doing this shit, man.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, and it's opinionated stuff. So like a lot of people will form their own opinions anyway. So is there a right and a wrong? Like that's subjective. Like I'll agree to that. Like I'm not going to tell anybody like I think this, so everybody must say what I think. Like, but I think it's interesting to have a conversation so people can hear the argument.
Yeah, I just want to say this to make it clear that I do think Hitler got a bad rap.
And I'm prejudiced against stupid people. Go away, stupid people. I don't like you.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing.
I tolerate you because I'm polite.
That's the thing I just said, right? I did that on purpose because that's the joke. I'm not ready. Yeah. And that's why people got Dave Chappelle so fucking confused. Yeah. Like when Dave Chappelle was saying that, a homophobic comedian, transphobic comedian. when he kept saying that he was fucking being sarcastic. He was telling you,
It was
I'm
all
not
tongue in
really this. I'm not really this. But if you're going to call me this, I'm going to make fun of you calling me this.
He set you up for the beginning when he did the joke, and give me a second to do it the way he did it. It's called Space Jews.
Yeah, exactly. And like, if you notice the whole time when we were having this conversation, I was trying to let the audience know, like, by making the jokes I was making, even when I was being serious, I'd make a little joke. That's to let you guys know that this isn't like a bad conversation.
Yeah.
Because if you can't, like, if me and Monty couldn't talk about this, that would be bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's dangerous.
That's bad. If we couldn't, because you notice him being a black man, of course, faced racism. Is like he didn't get mad at me and start yelling and cussing. Like, oh, we can't be friends no more. He didn't do that because he knew we were just having the conversation.
Yes. I come to my friends and tell them how I actually feel.
Yeah, he's wrong most of the time.
Yeah. Well, when I respond to their messages.
You never respond. You're a son of a bitch.
Hey, I respond. All right, last 2 times you invited me on the show. Did I not say yep?
Yeah.
Oh, you pimped a pimp. Damn.
But you said the last 2 times. Now, how many times before that did you not respond?
Why you gotta bring up old shit, Biff? Why you gotta bring up old shit?
He's a new man.
I did hear you duck people a lot. That's wrong.
Y'all talking about Waterworld is a good movie, drunk and crowed. I don't care who disagrees with me.
I goose them. That's what I do. What's that?
Somebody said something about Waterworld. Waterworld is a good movie. I don't give a fuck who says it wasn't.
I never saw
Waterworld
Waterworld.
sucks.
I never saw it.
You never saw Waterworld? Oh my god!
No.
It got a. I think that is a movie that got pissed on because it's it wasn't the best movie, but it wasn't as bad as everybody said it was.
Okay.
Kind of like Nickelback. Nickelback does suck. They don't suck as bad as everybody thinks they do. It says they do.
I will give you that. Okay. I will say this about Nickelback. Me and my friend DC just finished filming a bunch of shit, and we actually got into a Nickelback discussion while filming. Curb, Silver Side Up, fucking good albums.
How the hell we wind up like this?
Different.
I just want to know how the hell we wind up like this.
Like what? Listening to Nickelback?
What are you doing?
That's a lyric from the song. How the hell we wind up? God, Monty.
No. See, you didn't say how the hell did we wind up like this. You said how did we wind up like this.
I said how the hell.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear hell.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a paperback novel right now.
Yeah, it's like a paperback.
See, there you go. I pulled it back for you.
And I agree with Drunken Crow. Waterworld is basically Mad Max on the ocean.
Yeah. And that's how that movie reminds you of Mad Max.
I like Mad Max. Mad Max was a good movie. Mel Gibson. Now they're talking about race. Mel Gibson went on that. Look, dude, that's where you gotta separate the art from the man, because he did do some stupid shit. But God, he made some good movies.
Yeah.
And Braveheart, dude, that movie was amazing.
Yeah.
Even though it was historically bullshit, they didn't tell the correct story, but still.
They never do.
They can take away our lives, but they can't take our freedom. Ain't that right, Sir Biscuit?
It's true.
Did you just tell Monty to shut the hell up?
Shut the hell up, Monty. Okay? We're trying to talk here, buddy. God.
I'm gonna be quiet.
God.
Yeah, you are the minority. You need to speak up.
I do my favorite thing as a quiet person.
Yeah, Raisin Girl white knighting for you.
Yeah.
Wait, hang
Just 'cause
on.
he has
Raisin
a
Girl
cool
is not
thrust.
white knighting for me.
She got that white guilt shit.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck you.
White guilt bitch over there.
No.
Of course, of course.
Oh my god.
I don't white knight and I don't need white knights.
Now that I see.
I have an interesting idea for paying reparations, though.
I had a TikTok a while back that pissed a lot of white folks off, right? Especially white, like really white females. Because I talked about, like, and, you know, I made a series, I said, look, they don't need you to fight this fight for them. They need you to fight behind them or beside them. They didn't need you to lead this fight. They're the ones that need to lead the fight, and they're doing a great fucking job of it. We need to support them, back them, be on their side, but stop trying to take the fucking lead. And that pissed a lot of white folks off when I said,
You make
And
a
why
good
did you
point with
say that I shouldn't just be quiet and wait for Monty to show up?
you should have.
I did
But
show up.
you understand what I'm saying.
I do.
There's a lot of, like, young, especially young college white girls who think they're the ones fighting. It's their fight. You need to shut up because you haven't faced this battle. You don't know what they've. Like me, I will defend Monty to the fucking grave, but I can't sit here and act like I know his pain because I haven't. I'm not a black man. I don't know his pain. I know my pain.
Yeah.
So I can't sit there and act like, and so I will stand beside him as he fights, and if he needs me to do something, I'll do something.
Yeah.
But I can't lead this fight. So, yeah. I'm not William Wallace. He is.
Did you remember PCU? Did you watch PCU? It's an old movie now. But
Pissy. I'm not pissy.
you are. But P like Peter. C like Charlie. U like university.
You know it's P like penis, C like cunt, U like uterus. You got it wrong. Oh, go ahead.
I did.
Yeah.
I love that fucking movie.
I haven't seen it.
And it's still relevant. I personally believe it's still relevant and still funny. I've shown it to millennials and they think it's fucking hilarious.
Millennials are stupid.
This is true. Sometimes. Not all. Not all millennials. I'm sorry, audience.
A lot of millennials are fucking dumb, dude. A lot of millennials are dumb as shit.
They're different. They're different minded.
I think Generation Z is probably a little bit better than they are. But the next generation, they're the ones that's got to fucking be badass because they're Generation Alpha. If you're going to be Alpha, you got to be a badass generation.
Did they really call it that?
The next generation, the generation after Z is Alpha.
No, don't like it.
That's what it's called.
Oh.
Of course, me, Monty, and Raisin are Gen X.
Yes. Yes.
No, Dur, you're Z or millennial? You're Z, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm what they call a cusper, but technically I'm a Z. Like I'm right 98.
Shabisky's a millennial. Shabisky's a millennial, I do believe.
Are you?
He's 30
now.
I think that's millennial. I don't know how they do that shit. I forgot. I know that I'm a Gen X. I think Gen X ended in 82, right? It's 82 to what, 90? The millennials is like 82 to.
Oh, you're gonna make me look this up.
Monty's mad at me.
Am I?
Yeah, because I'm
Why am I
white.
mad at you?
Pissed.
Why am I mad at you?
Because I'm Caucasian.
Oh, yeah, I don't like white people.
Filthy lies.
And like I did, it's perfectly clear. I have because you have to these days. I was not saying that white people are facing racism in any way. Yeah, I was just saying stuff. Anyways,
I was just combining words together.
yeah, I was just saying shit. But I'm not a dick. Well, I am a dick, but for different reasons. We may go a little over tonight, Shabisky.
There we go.
Want to go over with me?
I have my glasses for this.
I'm trying to get this go finished. We made half of it. We need to finish the go. If we do finish the go, Sabisky will get butt naked.
Whoa. Oh, pimpy.
I'll be naked tomorrow.
Really?
I'm naked right now,
No.
from the waist down.
That's hot.
Oh, I'm gonna be totally naked except for
I'll take
my.
my shorts off. You want me to? Take them.
No, you don't have to.
I don't want to be a liar. I want to be naked now.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I do have to run. I gotta wake up in like 6 hours.
You little chunky ass ain't running.
Treat James
You're right.
straight.
I'm gonna
Huh?
move pretty slowly. But yep, I'm headed to bed.
My balls are literally out right now, by the
There
way.
you go. Stand up and do the helicopter thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Barrett.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having
Later,
me.
big ball.
Fuck you, Dirt.
He's leaving on time. You leave him alone.
Fuck me yourself.
Being a good boy.
And by the way, Jeff Holiday was here earlier, but for anybody who come in thinking they're gonna see Jeff and he wasn't here, he had to leave early. Monty, are you drunk?
I'm not drunk.
Are you high?
I'm not high.
Oh,
you-
damn. Drunken
Pimp show is your moves.
I ate a weird ass.
Goal.
Oh, thank you, Drunken. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Drunken.
Thank you, Duncan.
Pimp show
Yeah.
is your moves. I don't know what it said fully. Maybe I don't know.
Muse or moobs?
It's
You
MOOBS moves.
Show him your titties, Pimpy.
Wants to see your
Yeah.
man boobs. Oh, that's
Yeah.
hot.
You showed one move.
That was
He
a
said moves.
Mm.
big
Moobs.
move,
Okay.
little nipple.
He said plural. There you go. All right.
You showing my balls?
No, we're good.
Do it.
Good.
You don't want to see my third testicle, Monty?
Do it.
No, I know.
This is the truth. I am not lying. A lot of I used to travel. Before the pandemic, I traveled quite a bit. Every time I'd meet fans or whatever, they'd all ask me, could they see my third nut? I've had so many people ask me, could I whip it out and show them?
I missed a trick on that. Next time. Next time. Promise.
Well, you had them on your forehead, but you was asleep.
Yeah, I was wondering why you asked if you could watch me sleep. That
Yeah.
was a weird request.
Yeah. And then I spermed on your foot.
And I pet your head in the morning. How dare you?
Which one? They both pretty bald. but
Drunken.
one's way bigger. And it damn sure ain't that one down there. Wish I had a bigger dick. I do have a black dick though, Monty.
Oh, you got a black dick.
I have a black dick.
It's no bigger than the
I-
red one, though.
I have a blue dick.
Well, you have blue dick.
Mine is blue,
I have a
too.
blue dick.
Yes,
Look at that.
powder blue.
Look at us sticking up. You see that?
Hers is powdered. Hers is girl blue. Or you got a guy blue or girl blue? Monty's dead.
He got frozen.
Yeah. Oh, I'm frozen.
Oh, there he is.
You got a girl lighter.
No, that's nice. That's
Hey,
a
look.
I like that. That's better
It
than mine.
matches up with raisins. Like I'm cool with that.
That's a girl blue.
This is
I'm
better.
cool with that though.
But you're supposed to have like the dark midnight blue.
Raisin, you want to get our lighters mixed up together?
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Whoa.
You leave that white girl alone.
I do what I want.
Oh, yeah.
My God. I don't
Gotta
believe
pay
in
the
race.
pimp. Gotta pay the
I
pimp.
don't believe in race mixing.
You don't believe in race mixing? Charlie's crazy.
Okay.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Hmm.
People, if you don't get it,
I'm just
Everybody-
saying.
I
have questions for Luna.
I have a type. But
I have questions for Luna. I have serious questions for Luna. I'm just
There you go.
yeah. Well, Luna is. She's got a bunch of shit in her. She's got Portuguese. She's a Portuguese.
him.
She's Portuguese. She's Caucasian. And she's Aphrodisiac.
Whoa.
Aphrodisiac. Okay.
Yellow. Drunken.
Yeah. What?
What is he talking about?
Yeah, his penis. Or his big. I think he's talking.
I think he's talking about his bitch.
Yeah. Go to the hospital and give him your bic.
Sometimes I even regret things I say.
Yeah.
Because I know that people can clip them and make them out of context and make me look really bad.
Just roll into that shit.
But I blame it on the movie Space News.
Yeah.
Yeah. August said he's Irish and German, white as fuck. Okay.
That's pretty white.
That's pretty white. I'm Italian and English. So, Shabisky's Italian and German.
I'm black with a white lady somewhere. I don't know.
You got a Caucasian in somewhere in your family.
Oh yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People in my family.
Yeah.
I got 4 black people in my family, actually.
Yeah. I come from a long line of Creole people.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
come from, I got a lot of white girl cousins who like black dick.
Whoa. Whoa.
My
Stay away
cousins,
from
no
them,
matter
Monty.
if they're guy or gal, they just, whatever's clever.
The reason I said that because
Why are you threatening me, Pep?
I got 3 cousins who have biracial children. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why are you telling me to stay away from people?
Because
You know they don't want
you're the white pussy hunter.
The white pussy hunter. Oh, damn.
You're the white woman whisperer.
Am I? No. Don't whisper.
Yeah, and you try to look at nice guys. White girls don't realize that you're a horrible human being.
No, I'm not. No,
a
I'm not.
horrible human being.
You don't know.
Why are you being so mean to me?
Is he misrepresenting you?
Yeah, he is misrepresenting.
And yeah, I don't whisper, pimp.
You don't whisper. Well, you're the
No.
white lady screamer then.
I don't scream either. Oh, game.
You ain't got no goddamn game. You can't even spell game.
Okay. I ain't got to prove shit.
I got game. And I don't know what it is, like about certain people. Like I was sitting at the bus station one day, just sitting there minding my own damn business, not saying nothing. This black woman just walks over to somebody. She said, "Baby, can I ask you a question? You not get mad?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "You like black girls, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." How can you fucking tell? Just by looking at me. She said, "Because you got flavor." I was like, "Oh, okay, I got flavor."
Look, I'm going to quote the words of Big Proof. Rest in peace.
Peace.
Never say that I'm a gangster. Then somebody else comes up behind him and says, "Now that's gangster."
Yeah, that's gangster. I'm not a player, but I crush a lot.
See, that's still you saying you're a gangster.
I'm goddamn gangster. Yeah.
All right. You can say it all you want.
I'm not. I say people I always talk about like Jeff right here. I would never fight Pim. People need to stop saying shit like that because there's crazy motherfuckers out there that want to fight me because they think I'm tough and they want to prove themselves. Stop saying shit like that. I don't like getting hit. I'm old now.
I'm
I'll
gonna
fight
hit
you,
you.
Pimp. You want to fight?
See, now
Yeah,
everybody
right.
wants to hit you.
See, everybody wants to hit me.
Yeah, we can fight, Pimp.
suck at fight. I'm not a good fighter.
Yeah.
I'm
not
a
either.
pussy.
No, when I fight, I throw shit.
Dude, I know. I run.
No, I throw shit. The heaviest shit I can find. I start with the heaviest and I move on to the lightest. Hopefully they fall before I get.
I throw the people when I'm fighting.
I'm the type of motherfucker to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah. Ernest seen that one night in a real fight. I wasn't in it, but I seen a dude grab another guy. Didn't really like hit him up, but he threw him into the other guy who was coming at him with a butt, and that's how he won the fight.
Damn.
Yeah, so technically he did hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah. The best type of motherfucker to be.
Yeah, dude, the hardest I've ever seen anybody get hit though.
Unless you just want to be a regular motherfucker.
I was at a bar. I was at a bar one night. It was the pool, the part where the pool tables were, and these two dudes started getting into it and fight. The guy grabbed the cue ball, the white, the cue ball, and hit the motherfucker like this right here with the cue ball.
Oh,
and blood went. And that motherfucker, look, he was fucked up. And I'm like, damn, I'm over. You got the fuck out, because I was back then. I was kind of stupid. But yeah, that motherfucker fucked him up. And the worst fight I ever got into was when the dude pulled my eyeball out of my head.
You told me about that one.
Yeah, that was a bad one. That hurt.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucked up. And see, the crazy thing was I didn't even realize it until I got when I walked in the house. Everybody started screaming like, ah! And then I run to the fucking bathroom, and my dumb ass tried to put it back in my sack.
Something real wrong with you. Stop telling that story. Stop.
I tried to push it back in. Like, that ain't supposed to be like that. Yeah. That was fucked up. And then, of course, the famous I bet the dude's nut.
That's
just no, let's you tell that story again. I'll be back.
I just seen the crack of his ass.
You want to see it?
No, not on here. later, Daddy, later. Sabisky, why are you being a bitch?
What? Who?
You being mean to Raisin tonight. Raisin be mean to me now.
Yeah, we're all being mean.
You been a race trader tonight.
What?
Oh,
You betrayed the Caucasians.
How so?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But you did it.
Prove it.
Oh my god.
You didn't agree with me on something.
Well, I'm not required to agree with you.
You are.
No, I'm not.
It's in the fucking contract, ho.
No, I get the contract.
Oh, homework. I'm going to get the contract.
I'll rub it on my cheek. Keep it up.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What are you eating?
Twix.
Which one? Is that the left one or the right one?
There's only one.
It's the fun size.
That's what I got. Fun side.
I know.
You remember? I used to laugh at those commercials, though, the Twix where they had the right Twix factory and the left Twix factory. I thought those were good. One of my favorite commercials of all time, though. There was a camcorder commercial. The dude was recording his baby saying, "Say dada, say dada," and then the baby looks into the camera with like a British accent and says, "Oh, daddy, you paid way too much for that camcorder." That was funny.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I can't remember what. The ones I used to hate though was the dude you got a Dale guy. I hated that motherfucker.
Dude, you're getting it down.
Hated that dude.
He got arrested for tax fraud.
Yes, he did.
And they memed him with, "Dude, you're getting a cell."
Yeah. But I think the most inspirational and the most kindest philanthropist commercial guy was Jared from Subway. He was so sweet.
Didn't he?
He did so much for he did so much for children.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
my.
two children. Didn't he?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, he did. He did some. He was a pedophile for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. There's recordings of him talking, and they were so gross.
Oh damn, I never heard any.
Oh yeah, it was on Dr. Phil, dude. The chick that recorded the conversations and gave them to the FBI for the FBI and stuff. Yeah, she was recording it for the
Oh,
FBI.
that's how he got.
That's how he got busted. Yeah,
Okay.
and he was talking about her. He was like wanting her to have sex with her children in front of him, and
Oh,
he was just he was really gross. He was really gross.
How could you, Jared?
How could you, Jared?
How could you? And then you had Jared Genesis on the internet saying, you know, you could have a relationship with an 8-year-old if you have a spiritual.
And the moral of the
Trusted
story:
Jared.
never name your kids Jared.
Never name your kids. Never trust anybody named Jared.
Karen and Jared, those names have been ruined.
And Anthony. Don't ever
Don't
trust
ever
anybody
be an
named
Anthony. Anthony's are horrible.
with a middle name that he lied about. His middle name is not Steven.
Yeah.
He lied about that. His middle name is not Steven. You are lying your ass off. Your middle name is not Steven.
I'm not lying.
Liar, liar, Steven on fire.
Shut up.
No.
Stop it.
No.
You will honestly tell me your middle name is Steven.
Yes.
You're looking at me, your fucking ass.
No, I'm
lying.
not. No.
He's lying. Monty, he's lying.
I don't think he's lying. I think he's telling the truth.
No, he's not. He's you people are fucking gullible when it comes to this. He got this innocent act, but he's lying.
If
I
you're not
believe
lying,
every word Shabisky says.
are you Tiger?
I'm related to Tiger Woods.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding.
Tiger Woods is blazing.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's complimation.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm cock blazing.
Yeah, he's something, boy. Tiger Woods like the pussy too.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
He definitely liked the vagina.
Yeah.
But I do hate that his shit got so spreaded out there though. Because I don't like it when it happens. Like, because he didn't. Yes, he's an asshole for cheating on his wife, but it wasn't like he was raping somebody or doing. He was. But that should have been between them, not on the fucking media.
I can see that. I can see that.
He's not. I mean, and people saying he's a bad guy. Okay, it doesn't make him a bad guy because he did some bad things.
Yeah.
I don't think Tiger Woods is a bad guy. I think he's a bad husband. But yeah, because we've all done bad things. Kind of like what Monty was saying earlier. Me piggybacking that, where he's like, we've all been bigots at times. We've all done something wrong.
No,
So
we all hold prejudice.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but not. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about we've all done bad things. Doesn't make us bad people. Because there's been bad people who done good things.
Yeah. Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael had great music, but I know I piss people off all the time about that too. I think Michael was guilty of fuck. I don't think every case was true, but I do believe Michael had touched a little set of 10-year-old testicles before now.
I think it could be true. I don't know for sure. Pearl is a great album. You see, if you hear this, yes, I said that. We had that argument tonight.
You know, that's
I
like
used to video.
that's like I like okay. That's like Steve Harvey, right? With Steve Harvey, early days when the O.J. Simpson trial was going on, Steve Harvey was one of the first people to say that motherfucker guilty as hell, and he pissed a lot of people off back then.
It's the court of public opinion shit.
Yeah.
Let it go through the legal system.
Now that's one. To me, that's a funny man. Steve Harvey, I love his comedy. I do. I love. Now his outlook on like atheists is stupid. Saying that we don't have a moral compass, that's dumb. That's really dumb. Now Monty doesn't have a moral compass.
Oh, I don't
No.
at all. At all.
You have a white girl compass.
I don't know.
No, but I don't like that. Like, oh, atheist. Look, first of all, to me, if you have to have a book to tell you not to murder somebody, you the motherfucker we need to worry about.
Yeah.
You like Steve Harvey's comedy.
Steve Harvey can be funny. I'll agree with you.
I like him. No, I mean, I do personally, but like, I think, I like his style. Yeah. You personally don't like Steve. That's okay. Comedy's very subjective.
Yeah.
It's the most, it's one of the most subjective things in the world, actually.
I don't hate Steve Harvey. I'm not the hugest fan of him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's like, out of the Kings of Comedy tour, I mean, the funniest one was definitely Bernie, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Some of a bitch. Some of a bitch. I love Bernie. Now there was one spot that Cedric did, and it was an accent.
With the white Bernie Mac. That's what I always said.
During that Kings of Comedy, there was one part where Cedric the Entertainer did do something that was fucking great because he was good at he's good at improv. When he fell and hurt his knee, you remember that?
Yeah.
And he stood up and he saved that shit. He's like, y'all made me hurt my damn knee. See, that was fucking funny to me because he saved it. And but I love that Kings of Comedy thing. That was great. Like the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, the only one that I like is Ron White. Yes, Ron White. Ron White's a funny motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
And the other ones, it's like, but I'm not a clean comic fan, though. I like dirty comedy, blue comedy.
I don't mind Jeff Foxworthy, actually. I enjoy Jeff Foxworthy.
I don't like him, but I respect his success. He's a successful motherfucker, man.
He makes me laugh.
I think the greatest clean comedian of all time turned out to not to be so clean, but Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I know he's probably done some very bad things, but hey, you can't tell me Bill Cosby wasn't funny. He was funny.
He was. Bill Cosby was hilarious.
He was fucking funny. That's like, I know that she's got a bad rep now, but you go back and you watch some of Roseanne Barr's stand-up from back when she first started. That was a funny fucking woman.
Yes, she was.
She was hilarious as hell. Now, I know she got some fucked up outlook now. I know that. But anyways, guys, we have made the go tonight thanks to Drunken Crow. We appreciate that very much. And we went 23 minutes over, but I think we are going to end it now because Monty's making me uncomfortable.
What did I do?
You're being racist toward me.
You're looking awesome, Pimp. That's all I did.
You brought systematic racism into this thing.
Oh.
You're systematic. No, not systemic. It's systematic.
Systematic? Oh, I bring systematic racism.
Systematic racism.
Gotcha.
You're
right.
pressing. You're passing me and Savitsky.
I'm passing you and Trubisky.
No, it's a passing.
Oh, I mean a pass. Oh shit. Yeah, stop a passing us.
Yeah.
Systematic passing is gotta stop.
Oh, passing. Okay.
Okay, understand English.
I brought the opacity here. I'm sorry.
You brought the systematic opacity.
Yeah. Yeah. Look,
And look at this white bitch.
I only did it because of the audacity of the caucasity on this show.
Well, Trubisky's not Caucasian.
Yeah, I'm black. I'm a black albino. Everyone knows that about me.
Anyways, guys, it is time to go. Thank you so much. Well, hey, Monty, appreciate you stopping by.
No problem. I love arguing with you, Kev. I love you.
Yeah. We don't really argue, though. We don't argue.
No,
We just...
we don't argue. Pimp and I have never gotten into an argument.
No, ever.
Yes.
He knows I'm right about everything.
Pimp. Fuck you.
And I want to thank Jeff Holiday for stopping by. We also want to thank Dirt. There is no show. There's no show tomorrow night because me and Trubisky do tap with Benjamin from the Drunken Peasants, Ben Pie. So make sure you check that out. Also, do you got a show tomorrow night, buddy?
Yeah, we got a show tomorrow night.
Yeah. Don't watch the show. Watch
It's
our
my
show.
birthday show tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That's right. You turning 50, right? Turning 50, right?
You can fuck off. You can fuck. Look, if I'm 50, I look damn good for 50, right?
I don't crack.
That's right. That's right.
White does, though. God damn.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all see those gray stripes? I'm rocking the fuck out of those, right?
I look old because I got this big ass great beard. If I shave this shit, I got a baby face. And that's true.
I believe it. I believe it.
But I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling that old shit. But early happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy
Yeah, and I just want you to know I love the shit out of you.
Oh, I love you too, Pimp. I love you too, Pimp.
I don't hold you being black against you.
I just hold it against other people.
Yeah. I hold it against Drees.
Oh, look, wait, I'm gonna say it here so he has multiple clips. Black Guy TV ain't got shit on me. I said it right.
Black guy TV's not even black.
The truth
There you
has
go.
to be said.
He's
We got beef right now, apparently.
Yeah.
We got beef. We beefing.
He's
Currently.
Afghanistanian.
Yeah. So that's right. Bring it on.
He's an Afghanistanian.
Afghanistanian.
African.
All right.
God, I'm stupid.
Yes.
I'm so stupid. Anyways, I do appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
Thursday we're gonna do more. John Morgan will be here Thursday. No, I like John. Friday, I don't know who we got. We'll have somebody. And I will see you guys. End it, Trubisky. I'm tired of talking to these fucking people.
Bye, guys.